Around about Christmas, I was lucky enough to have one of my videos retweeted by the great Jeremy Clarkson and Richard Hammond, two television presenters well known for their presentations of cars. They retweeted a video that I'd produced of a yacht that Clarkson appeared on in his show The Grand Tour, and by total coincidence, at around about the same time, I also published a video of an Aston Martin powerboat. Now that got me to thinking about the fact that car manufacturers are starting to have a big influence in the powerboat industry. So here is a list of my top 5. At number 5, I'm featuring the amazing Rolls-Royce tender project. This would have been far higher up the list, but actually it's never been built, and it's never likely to either. The designer of this project, Stefan Monroe, completed an internship at Rolls-Royce, during which he drafted this 45-foot concept Rolls-Royce tender called the 450EX. His creativity and the quality of his work secured him a permanent position in the company, but I should say that these are his designs and have not been officially associated with Rolls-Royce. Conceived to use Arneson surface drives and to include a floating deck for ride comfort, this would have been quite something to take a spin on. Coming in at number 4 is the very recognisable Mercedes Aero 460 Gran Turismo. I saw this boat at the Monaco Yacht Show last year, and it really does stand out from the crowd. Built by Silver Arrow Marine to a design by some real heavyweights in the industry, including Tommaso Spadolino, Martin Francis and Vanu Sana. One of the aims of this 46-foot powerboat was to keep passengers dry and in comfort whilst still having free access to the open air. Its layout is really quite unique, and Mercedes has developed a number of innovations on board. I get the feeling that you really need to venture out on board this day cruiser in order to totally understand it. So, Mercedes, if you're listening, do get in touch. Number 3 on my top 5 list is this 28-foot powerboat built to a Porsche design by Fearless Yachts in the United States of America. You don't see too many of these about, which makes me wonder how many have actually been built, but I do totally get the concept. This boat not only looks fast, it is fast, with a stated top speed of 80 miles per hour from 525 horsepower of Mercruiser engines and a step hull. It's by far the least expensive of my top 5 at just $350,000 US, but it's also the smallest. No cabin, no frills, just a simple concept of speeding around on the water for the day and looking great while you're at it. The Toyota Marine Division was commissioned to design this boat for the Lexus brand, and it certainly deserves the number 2 spot. This is the only boat in the list to use engines that are built by the car manufacturer itself. It uses twin Lexus V8 petrol engines of 440 horsepower each to propel it to 43 knots of top speed. The hull is a carbon fibre reinforced plastic similar to the material used for the Lexus LFA race car, and so far only one unit, a concept boat, has been built. I certainly hope that changes soon and this great looking powerboat goes into production. How could the number 1 spot go to anything else but the Aston Martin AM37 though? Quintessence Yachts have succeeded in bridging the gap between supercar and powerboats so successfully with this model that they're already taking orders, and the production facility in Southampton in the UK looks like it will be kept busy for many years to come. Offering a high level of refinement combined with comfort and respectable performance, the AM37 has a design that was heavily influenced by Aston Martin's designers in Gaydon, and you can see far more details of this by watching the full video I produced in Fort Lauderdale. In 2018, I'll be keeping a close eye on what happens between the supercar industry and the super yacht industry. Actually, in March, I'm due to film Dynamic Yachts' 115-foot Porsche design yacht. I'll also be letting you know what happens with the Bugatti Ninette. Now, you may wonder why I didn't include that in this list of top 5. The truth is, I know that the project has started, I just don't know if it's going to finish. One final thought though. This is the second video that I've produced on this beautiful beach here in Fano on the east coast of Italy. I love this area. I love the yacht building industry that's here. I love the people that are here. But I just couldn't in good conscience leave this video without showing you what's going on off camera. This problem of plastic pollution in the ocean, it's not just present here, it's all over the world, and we hear about it all the time on the television. It's just incredible that such a beautiful spot as this can be ruined by people too lazy or too thoughtless to dispose correctly of their plastic items. And this stuff, it's not going to just rot away, it can stick around for thousands of years. So if you're thinking of making a New Year's resolution for 2018, this is not a bad one, and it's certainly something I'll be making more of an effort with. Help protect the oceans by properly disposing of plastic, or better still, not using it at all.